Hi there, it's Tracy Drake. I was wondering if you had ever said that thing or sent that text that you wish you hadn't sent. I know I definitely have, and I've done it fairly recently. It wasn't awful, but I was a bit embarrassed about it. But anyway, I think it's something we can all relate to. We just kind of shoot from the hip and we suddenly blurt something out, and afterwards we're kind of, ooh, wish I hadn't said that. And thinking back, I used to be way worse at this. I've said and sent some awful emails and texts in my past, in my youth. And one of the things that yoga has given me that I really appreciate having is being able to take that breath and to take that minute to maybe decide to make other choices on what I say and what I send. So I thought I would share that here. One of the first things definitely is what I've already mentioned, is coming back to the breath. Just when somebody says something to you or pushes your red button, or your hackles go up and you want to say something out loud or send that text, is to come back to the breath. Just notice your breath, notice the quality of the breath, and it may just give you that grounding, that centering that you need to either not open your mouth, not send that text, or maybe give you the option to say something different. So that's the first thing. The second thing I have used in challenging meetings, definitely during staff meetings when I was in the corporate world, when you feel you're a little bit defensive, is I call it the TKN method. It's from the Buddhist teachings, and it is to stop and ask yourself before you speak if what you are about to say is true, is kind, or is necessary. So ask yourself, what am I going to say, and is it true, is it kind, and is it necessary? And I used to write TKN on my hand in meetings so that it would remind me. I would just glance down at it and it would be like, oh yeah, I got to make sure that I don't just go on the defensive here and blurt something out. So ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? By the time you've gone through that process, you'll probably have made a different choice in what you're going to say, and maybe you won't say anything at all. Maybe it's not necessary to say anything. The other thing that I have used to very good effect is the metta mantra, which I often recite at the end of my group yoga classes. It is the loving kindness mantra. And if there is somebody in your life that you are struggling with, that you are finding a challenge to be around, you can, in your own time, at home, at some point, recite the loving kindness mantra, focusing on that person. So you would say their name and you would recite the loving kindness mantra 3 times. And we can practice that at the end here. What I find this does, it seems to send a different energy out into the universe, and I don't want to sound too hippy-dippy here, but I think it just projects a different energy onto the person. You will never change that person, and neither should you, but you can definitely change how you react to them and how you project yourself towards them. And I think by reciting the loving kindness mantra, we can alter how we are dealing with them. And it's one of the magics of yoga. There's something else at work here. And I have used this to good effect with some people that I have found it challenging to be around. So let's give that a try. So if you want to take a comfortable seat and sit with a nice long spine, just close or soften the eyes and just notice your breath here. Taking 2 or 3 soothing breaths. And then you can either recite with me out loud or silently in your head, thinking of the person's name, and then may your heart be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be at peace and at ease. May you be happy. Jane Doe, may your heart be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be at peace and at ease. May you be happy. Jane Doe, may your heart be filled with loving kindness. Jane Doe, may you be well. Jane Doe, may you be at peace and at ease. Jane Doe, may you be happy. You could also continue with reciting the loving kindness to yourself, giving yourself lots of love. Thank you for joining me. Take care. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Namaste.